advertising agency. We're one of the largest in Arkansas. And for us, it's just an extension of what we already do. If we can help kids get more involved in graphic design and in commercial art, it's just the right thing to do. We love it, we make a living at it, which has been very good to us and has allowed us to take something that we love, the cattle business, and then help the advertising business helps with the funding of the many efforts that we do.
Well, when Fred and I first got involved with the foundation and watched what was going on from afar, it just seemed so overwhelming because the donations were just huge and we didn't really feel like we could play that game. So we started looking at other options and ways to be involved, and Milford Jenkins was so good at helping us look at other avenues at dollar levels that we were comfortable with. And that's when we first got involved, is when we started to get involved with the graphic design contest and doing some donations there to help run the contest.
Milford told us about it, and it was something we were interested in. And because I'm always interested in young people getting a good education, and so we just felt it was something that we wanted to do, participate in.
I kind of go back to the 50s, back when Angus was really getting started. It hadn't been for some good ranchers and smart cattlemen that studied the cattle and spent money on research and development to develop the type of cattle that we're able to work with today. And I feel that the foundation is doing similar work. They're funding research, development, and training and teaching the young people to come and take over when we finally give up and let them have it.
I grew up in South Louisiana and showed Angus cattle, came up through the NJA ranks, showed from when I was 9 to when I was 21, but it was more than showing cattle to me. It was about the things that I learned in terms of meeting people, getting to travel, going to junior nationals, going to the leadership conferences before they even had lead conferences. Those were the things that helped me as an individual to evolve into who I am today.
When Jeremy was on the board, they began expanding contests at the junior show, from posters to the photography contest, and then they went on into the media contests and speech contests, and it became really unique in that you don't have to go with a heifer or an animal. You can go to the junior show and do a speech or bring your photography and participate.
The foundation had been known, I think, primarily before as just part of our Junior Angus Association and our scholarship program. And it is so much more than that with education and research, which everyone now knows that if we're going to stay very progressive as a breed association, we've got to be ahead of the curve in research and education of our members.
And I've been in the research business nearly all my life in one way or another, developing some products or developing some particular chemical. And you got to do that R&D before you can make the product. And Angus Foundation is funding that type of research and funding the brain power that the youngsters will bring on and make us look like we didn't know what we were doing when they get through with all that research and all that study that they'll be able to do because of the foundation.
Some of the genetics research, some of the feed efficiency research that we have today at universities on the ranch level, the contributions that the foundation makes to that kind of research, I think that lends to us being better beef producers in the future, but more importantly, I think it helps us to be a better producer for our endpoint customer, the consumer.
Any level that can be given to the foundation and the many things that it supports is really pretty easy. There's no donation too small. And the other thing I think is important in donating to the foundation, every donation is appreciated. It helps so many things. And for me, especially being able to help the youth, it may get overused, but yes, they are our future. And growing up as a farm boy, to get any assistance at all in life and encouragement was pretty special. And the foundation does that every day. And to see them at the national junior shows and the other stock shows that they're involved in around the country, I really think is really pretty special.
Some people take their vacations in the summer to go to National Junior Angus, and I think that's really neat. Sherry and I would go as just the two of us and drive a lot of miles to get to some of these shows and do it all by ourselves, but people doing this as families is it's a good thing for families where they work together.
Try to get your family involved as much as you can, and just have a passion for Angus County.